Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mayor and Council regular meeting here on October 22nd. It's nice to see all of you. Standing room only. I don't know if the fire marshal's here, but all right, so we will get this going. Now, this meeting is also being conducted telephonically. The dial-in number is 425-436-6365 with access code 213563. And of course, the meeting can also be viewed on the Ramsey YouTube channel, which is accessible via the Borough website. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Dillon.
Here.
Councilwoman Cusick is not here. Councilman Gutwetter.
Here.
Councilman Kilman.
Here.
Councilman Popolo is not here. Councilwoman Coffey is not here. Councilwoman Woods.
Here. Thank you. I will ask Chief Lyman to lead us in the flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of all citizens to have advance notice of and to attend all meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting the public is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, notice of this meeting of the Mayor and Council was published in the Bergen Record and the Suburban News on Wednesday, January 15, 2025. Do we have approval of minutes?
Yes, Madam Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from work session 10/8/25.
I second it, Madam Mayor.
Okay, anybody have any changes to the minutes? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Councilman Gutwetter.
Yes.
Councilman Kilman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods.
Yes.
Thank you. Communications.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I make a motion to accept and file the communications as listed on tonight's agenda.
I second, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Any comments on the communications?
Not mine.
Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Councilman Gutwetter.
Yes.
Councilman Kilman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods.
Yes.
Thank you. Could I please have a motion to go out of order to do the special presentations?
Yes, Madam Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to go out of order.
And I will,
Sorry, for special presentation.
and I will second that, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
All right.
So is Mr. Venturini here? Where's Ralph? I saw him.
He's back there.
Come on up, big guy.
Somehow. No?
See, Ralph thought he was just here as OEM volunteer of the year. Ralph just recently retired, last month, right?
Yes.
Yes, after many, many years. So after many, many years with the borough as the construction official, and when Ralph took over, when I was on council, the most complaints we got about was from the construction office. And then once Ralph took over, that's one of the departments we get the most compliments about. So anyway, Ralph, I want to say thank you on behalf of the borough for all of your service. We miss you already, and enjoy your retirement. Got it? Want to say anything?
I don't really have anything to say except thank you to everybody, the residents. It was a pleasure working with, made the job easy working with good people, good residents, good contractors, mayor, council, Bruce Jose, who always was the borough administrator, who hired me. And it was a great career, and I look forward to staying involved in Ramsey and helping out as I can, volunteering here and there, so thank you.
As you might have noticed, we have a very large police presence with us this evening. And that is because Chief Lyman is retiring next week on October 31st. So very sad to see him go. He's been a wonderful chief for the past 4 years. And we're going to be swearing in our new chief, Michael Parisi, and our new captain. Is he here?
Yeah.
There he is, Casey Hines. All right, so Chief Lyman. So Chief Lyman has been with the Ramsey Police Department for over 30 years, and I don't know if you all know this, but he's also a sharpshooter who served in the Middle East. And since he's become chief, he's brought in a lot of new programs and really brought about, I would say, modernizing our police department and creating all these different programs so that our officers have a chance to really improve their skills. We now have the K-9, Jack is everybody's favorite police officer, Jack, but a lot of the other programs he brought in, and we're going to miss you very much.
Oh, you miss me?
You say anything?
No.
And by the way, he was actually very afraid to tell me that he was retiring. And I hope I was pretty nice about it when he told me. So at this point, let's go ahead and do the swearing in. So, Mr. Chief Parisi. Come on up. You want to help? So Michael will take over as chief effective November 1st, and we're very excited about this. Okay, who wants to hold the Bible? Want to hold the Bible? I
Michael Parisi,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of
of the office of
Chief of Police
Chief of Police
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
I'll support the Constitution
of the state of New Jersey,
of the state of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I'll bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in the state,
under authority of the people,
authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Mayor?
Yes.
Put this on the sheet.
Thank you. Casey, come on up. You can use 13 or 10 plus. Hold that.
I, Casey Hines,
Solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I'll faithfully,
that I'll faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and
perform
justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of
of the office of
Captain of Police
Captain of Police
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution
I'll support the Constitution
of the state of New Jersey,
of the state of New Jersey,
and that I'll bear true faith and allegiance
and I'll bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Good job. Good job. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Rayner.
So the Ramsey Police Department has two award commendations that we're giving to two officers today. Our department created an award committee comprised of every level of officer. So sergeants, lieutenants, regular patrol officers, officers with different experiences. because what we wanted is we wanted to give every officer a say in the event that an incident arose to having an award. So what we did is we put forth 2 incidents that occurred, and the award committee approved both unanimously. All right, so that's what we're about to go over. Good evening. The first award is for Patrolman Finn. Come up here, please. Patrolman Finn is receiving the Honorable Service Medal. The criteria for the medal is awarded for a credible act in the line of duty, which meets some but not all requirements for the medal's unusual nature, showing initiative and accomplishment. Patrolman Finn is being recognized for his exceptional bravery and quick action during a motor vehicle crash on October 4th, 2025. Upon arrival, he encountered an overturned vehicle with an elderly female driver trapped inside. As she inadvertently shifted her position, her seatbelt tightened around her neck, creating a life-threatening airway restriction. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, without hesitation, Patrolman Finn entered the unstable, overturned vehicle through the rear, navigating through broken glass and debris to reach her. He successfully freed her from the constricting seatbelt, likely preventing serious injury or death. He remained by her side, offering reassurance until Ramsey rescue personnel arrived and extricated her safely from the vehicle. Patrolman Finn is to be commended for his courage, professionalism, compassion, and dedication to duty. Great job. The next award presentation is for Patrolman Hammersmith, who's our canine handler, and Canine Jack. The canine accommodation is the department's canine accommodation, which may be presented to an officer canine teams for outstanding performance, dedication, and valor in the line of duty. This award recognizes officer canine teams that have successfully aided and/or assisted to overcome a dangerous encounter in criminal apprehension, narcotics or explosive detection, search and rescue, and public safety initiatives. Officer Hammersmith and Canine Jack are commended for their life-saving actions on July 31st, 2025, during the search for a suicidal individual who had gone missing in Allendale. Responding swiftly to a mutual aid request, Officer Hammersmith deployed Canine Jack, who successfully tracked the individual to a remote wooded area under difficult conditions, including darkness and rain. The victim, who had left behind a suicide note and ingested intoxicants, was found unresponsive but still alive, despite previous unsuccessful searches of the same area. Immediate aid was rendered, ultimately saving the man's life. This successful outcome is a direct result of Officer Hammersmith's leadership, Canine Jack's training, and their unwavering commitment to preserving life and supporting neighboring agencies in times of crisis. Great job. Congratulations.
No, please do.
So, it's a great honor to be promoted to Chief of Police, and I just want to say thank you to Mayor Dillon, Public Safety Committee, as well as the governing body. Your support means a lot to our department, and we really mean that, and we know, you stand with us, and we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Jane? Okay, so at this point, we'll move on to volunteer of the year awards. So I don't know if the PD, if you guys want to lead, the sub-team, you're more than welcome to stay. I know some of you are on patrol, so we won't get in your way. Okay? Okay, ready? Okay, first up is the Garden Club. Hello, ladies. Hello. One more. Hello, ladies. Hello. So, I'm from the Ramsey Area Garden Club, and I'm here for Volunteer of the Year Awards. We have chosen 3 outstanding members of our garden club, Jill Lucia, Elena McAleer, and Leslie Carter. I just want to go over a few of their accomplishments, which are many. First, we recognize Jill.
Jill has written articles for the Ramsey Journal promoting our club. She has participated in our Mother's Day plant sale held at the Ramsey's Farmer Market in May and acted as Garden Club president for several years. Most importantly, she grows red canna lilies, and she put a bunch of them in the triangle, which is in Ramsey, right in front of, across from the Bank of America. They're outstanding red lilies that she has planted. Thank you, Jill, for this and many more things. Congratulations. And next, this is a dynamic duo here. We recognize our co-presidents this year, Elena McAleer and Leslie Carter. They have energized our garden club in a joyful and positive direction. Both of you conduct the monthly meetings at the Lutheran Church of the Redeemer, the second Tuesday of the month, with great enthusiasm and precision. They added an area in our meeting with current articles about gardening and books about gardening. And both are very computer savvy, which we really needed in our garden club. Elena, thanks for getting us into many local publications like Ramsey Mothers and the Ramsey Journal. And thanks for participating in the Mother's Day sale. And we feel so blessed to have your beautiful mother as a member. Leslie has nourished her Mawa roots by encouraging members to participate in plantings of annuals, perennials, and bulbs throughout Mawa. She has opened her beautiful garden in Mawa to various garden club events. Lastly, I want to thank these beautiful women who bring so much joy to our garden club. Thank you. There's one page. Yeah. Okay.
And if anyone is interested in joining the garden club, your beautiful property in Ramsey, come see us. We'll teach you how, and you'll have a garden of your dreams as well.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is ambulance.
Jenny? Yes.
Come on over. Right here.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mayor and Council, for always holding these amazing ceremonies to recognize our amazing volunteers in town. It's truly a privilege to be a part of the borough and to have such great support from the mayor, from the council, and from the residents. So thank you for being here. This evening, I'd like to introduce you to Nini Toma. Nini joined our agency in 2023, and in just over 2 years, he's amassed over 1,100 volunteer hours on our ambulance, and he's helped almost 300 patients in the line of duty. As a volunteer, that's no small feat. That means he's leaving his family. He's leaving cars sometimes on jacks in his driveway to respond and help us on the ambulance. Recently, Nini was looking for ways to help, and I approached him and asked him if he'd want to be a driver trainer. Nini has a lot of experience from driving and different mechanical experience that he has had in the past, so he's helping us out now as a driver trainer. He's also one of our engineers who's performing regular checks to make sure our ambulances are able to respond to your houses when we need to. I'd really like to just thank Nini for everything you've done over the time, and I wish you luck in the position of trustee, hopefully, next year. Thank you for always helping us.
Want to say it?
So yes, I joined the courts in 2023, based on the example and advice of two good friends. And I'm happy I've done so, for two reasons mainly. Number one, you learn how to count your own blessings. And number two, have the privilege to work with a group of people, special people, all volunteers, that in the same way I'm spending time with this activity, I would like to share this award with every single one of them, because we all deserve it. Okay? Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, rescue squad? Hello.
All right. Good evening, everyone. How are you? My name is Dave Brown. I'm the Deputy Chief for Ramsey Rescue, and it's my honor tonight to recognize someone who embodies what it truly means to serve, Elise LaRusso, our 2025 Volunteer of the Year. At just 17, Elise has already shown a level of integrity, passion, and commitment to excellence that every member of Ramsey Rescue aspires to be. She doesn't just show up for duty, she shows up to learn, to train, and to push herself and those around her to be better. Whether it's long hours in the classroom or hands-on on calls, responding to emergencies in the middle of the night, Elise approaches every task with professionalism well beyond her years. She asks questions, listens, and is always striving to master the craft of being both a firefighter and an EMT. But what truly sets Elise apart is her character. She leads quietly but by example. She's the first to volunteer and the last to leave, and she does it all with humility and heart. In a time when fewer young people are stepping up to serve, Elise reminds us that the future of volunteer emergency services is bright. Her dedication and spirit are proof that service isn't about age, it's about heart, integrity, and the drive to make a difference. On behalf of the Ramsey Rescue Squad, it is my privilege to announce Elise as the 2025 Volunteer of the Year.
Thank you. Hi. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay, Office of Emergency Management. Okay. Hi, Jake.
Hey, how are you?
Go ahead. Come on over this way. All right, so.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight.
Nice meeting everyone.
This is part of the drive to get Ralph here for the Mayor and Council to present him with this retirement plaque. But in all seriousness, Ralph really dedicated a lot of time this year. My name is Jake Englishman, the new OEM coordinator here for the town. And becoming OEM coordinator, it takes on a lot of responsibility and also takes on a lot of paperwork. And one thing that Ralph did was he stepped up, volunteered his time, really assisted me with getting out to all the different federal portals and all the different avenues that we have to take as far as the administrative side of the job. So 12 years as coordinator, we wish you the best of luck in your retirement, and you're not allowed to leave. So with that, we'd like to thank you and congratulations on this year's.
Thank you, Jake.
Good luck.
Thank you again, Mayor and Council. Thank you, Mayor. That's it?
That is it.
Okay, what's up, Officer?
No, sir.
Who called me?
Go Ships. Come on up.
Hey.
All right. All right, I'd like to welcome up Gosha Stevens. She's a member of our CERT team here in Ramsey. Our CERT team is expanding rapidly. It's really a great program for people who want to get their feet wet and learn a bit about emergency response, to learn the process that our first responders go through every day, and then contribute back to our community. One thing that Gosha did, she joined our CERT team about 2 years ago. She went through our internal training program. It's about 9 weeks or so of training. So you really have to be dedicated right from the start, and she took that leap. Not only has she done that, but she's also taken the leap to attend training classes, give back to the community by doing traffic diversion, attend events, and so forth, and the call-outs, call-outs in the middle of the night or early morning hours. She's one of the first people signed up and on that list. So we thank you very much, Gosha, for all you do. We look forward to you growing in our organization and contributing more and more each day. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Are you Knights of Columbus? Oh. Hello. Very good. Nice man. Oh, here we go. There he comes. Hello, nice to see you. How are you? Sir? You can do it.
Anyway, hi, my name is Matt McGrath. I am the Grand Knight of the Ramsey Knights of Columbus Council. And just a little background, I think most people know who we are. We are the largest Catholic fraternal organization in the world, and 99% of what we do is charity. And when I've been at the pulpit at St. Paul's, I always end it by saying, we collect money and we give it away to the people that need it, especially the people of Ramsey that need it, and we have a good time doing it. So that's a little plug for the Knights of Columbus. So normally, we refer to our volunteer of the year as the Knight of the Year. And normally, some years, there's just a guy that stands up and does extra duty. He just stands out one particular year. That's not Manny. Manny is the guy that's been doing it for year after year after year. And basically, all three major holidays, Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, we give money to people to make their holidays complete. So a lot of people in Ramsey, you wouldn't know it, but they wouldn't have a really good Thanksgiving if there's not someone there to provide them to buy the food for dinner. So Manny has taken charge of this distribution, but he's done it for year after year after year, and this is 3 times a year, and there's a lot of communication involved, and there's a lot of work involved. And Manny stepped up years ago, and he's just taken the reins, and he's been doing it ever since. So I present to you the Knight of the Year, Volunteer of the Year, the Knights of Columbus, Manny Morales.
I will say one thing, that I've been a resident of this town for 20 years. And what I love about this town is the community drive that it has. It is not a small town, but it also it feels like it's not a small town, it's a big town, but it feels like a small town. And it really takes a village, and I can tell you that if it wasn't for the stories that you've heard prior to this presentation and the ones you're going to hear afterwards, if it wasn't for those folks stepping up, we wouldn't have the community that we have. So I thank all of you for being a part of that community.
Okay, environmental, where's Mr. Carey? Come on up, Joe. Oh, nice to see you. So, Councilwoman Cusick was supposed to do this, but unfortunately she had a medical event in her family that she's dealing with right now. She's okay, she's a family member. So, I'm filling in for her. Joe Carey is the planning board liaison to the Environmental Commission. Through the years, he's been one of the more active members of the commission. Currently, he's the lead person for the recently awarded ANJEC 2025 Open Space Stewardship Grant. The scope and intent of that grant is to improve safety and visibility within the borough's bikeway network through the installation of high-priority signage at key intersections. Joe's research and commitment to the project led to an increase in the awarded amount from $1,500 to $3,000. The signs will now be high visibility yellow. He also worked with Councilman Popolo and Sergeant Canonico to get the proper ordinance in place to designate the bicycle crossings as, quote, enforceable middle block crosswalks. The Environmental Commission appreciates the countless hours which Joe has dedicated to this important project, and for that reason, he's been named the Commission's 2025 Volunteer of the Year. Joe has always been an advocate for open space, bike paths, walkability in Ramsey, so this really reflects his dedication to those concepts.
Thank you. I've lived in Ramsey for 34 years. I love Ramsey. And it's great that everybody's here and volunteers, and anything, it's changed. And there's outside pressures that have gone upon our community, but there's the one core thing that Manny had said is we're all from Ramsey. I believe everyone's here because you love Ramsey. And how do you continue that feeling, and how do you make it so Ramsey is the same in your heart 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line? And so anything we can do to do that, help that, is appreciated. And thank you to all the other volunteers, all the OEM and other organizations. Thank you.
You sure? Okay, green team, where's Carolyn Coletti? There she is. Hey, Carolyn, come on over. Nice to see you. Oh, she's not. Okay, there we go. Carolyn Coletti, a Ramsey High School graduate and 2024 graduate of the University of Delaware, contacted the Environmental Commission last October regarding the empty field of Porfido Park on Mortis Avenue. Her idea was to plant a native plants garden to make the space a hub for pollinators and birds. But before proceeding, she needs to get approvals from Mr. D'Agostoro, Mr. Bose, Mr. Venturini, and the Shade Tree Commission. Approvals received, she contacted the residents in the neighborhood with information about the proposed project. She and a knowledgeable friend, Devani Mishri, walked the site, identified the plants which are already there, and developed a plan for what should be planted in the 40-foot long and 9-foot wide area. Devani's former employer, Hilltop Hanover Farm, donated all of the plants. Carolyn contacted the Girl Scouts looking for volunteers. Tools were borrowed from Nebo at no cost. On Saturday, September 13th at 10 a.m., more than 30 scouts and their leaders showed up to plant 428 plants over 10 species, instructed by Carolyn and Devon. For a job well done from start to finish, Green Team member Carolyn Coletti is its 2025 Volunteer of the Year. Your aunt wants to picture. Okay, well done. Ramsey seniors.
Hi, so I'm Elaine O'Hagan. I'm the Senior Center Coordinator, and this is Roger Canals, Senior Center President, who's also a volunteer. But this is our Volunteer of the Year, Elaine Craig, as a fairly new member of the Ramsey Senior Center. Elaine just jumped right in with her let's go attitude and her willingness to do anything, and she really has. She's been a great member to our trustees, and she's our program committee chairperson, and she's a big help to Roger and I. And I think one of the themes I hear throughout the evening with volunteers is that without our volunteers, maybe our jobs wouldn't go as well, or they help fill in. And Elaine has always said, you know, you can't do this alone, let me help. And it's been a pleasure getting to know Elaine and working side by side with her. So thank you very much for making our senior center even brighter.
Oh, thank you.
And we have a little something for you.
Well, I retired like 4 years ago, and then all of a sudden, there's the Ramsey Senior Center. I've been here for 30-something years. The Ramsey Senior Center is a great place to go. I'm telling you. Yes, I know you know. And you don't realize, you know, there's so many people there who are willing to hang out, walk, play games, mahjong, whatever. So please come
Have
down.
parties.
Have parties, whatever. So thank you, and working with these guys and the rest of the trustees, it's great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You go, so
Okay, Greater Ramsey Unico. Greater Ramsey Unico.
Oh, I think that.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
How are
Yeah.
you?
I'm Ron. Yeah, okay, I'm coming closer to you.
Yeah, the camera. You're on camera.
I'm Ron Muzello. I'm the president of the Greater Ramsey chapter of Unico. Unico is the largest Italian-American service organization in the United States. We have over 125 chapters from New York to California. We have over 6,000 members. Tonight, it's really my honor to recognize our Unico Volunteer of the Year Award, but this volunteer goes a lot deeper than that. Many of you know Joe Verdone, and you know about him, but let me tell you something you don't know about Joe. 21 years ago, Joe was one of the founding members of the Greater Ramsey chapter of Unico. Literally started it. Joe was the past president of the Greater Ramsey chapter. Joe is the past district governor. He had many chapters that reported to him. Joe sits on the slate committee along with me and a couple other people, and we determine who the officers are going to be. Joe also sits on the donation committee. Unico raises money, much like the Knights of Columbus. We raise money, we give it away to organizations within the town. That's what our goal is. But we also have a very aggressive scholarship program. And hopefully next spring, we'll be able to give over $10,000 in scholarships to Ramsey and Mawa high school students. Yeah, we're very proud. And that's really the basic foundation of Unico, what started with scholarships. Joe is responsible for Ramsey Day. So Joe is the one who keeps Unico's presence at Ramsey Day. Joe supports and works Night of the Races. Night of the Races for Unico is a very famous event that we have every year, is it? Yes. And we raise a lot of money, and Joe is one of the leaders of that program. Many years ago, and I've been with Joe for 20 years, Joe and Dorothy went to the Woodlands. Now, I don't know if you know the Woodlands, but it's a apartment complex, for lack of a better word. And we started to have dinner, for seniors, dinners, Christmas dinners, and a spring dinner for the residents of the Woodlands. And that went on for some years, and then we went to a large Christmas dinner. all right, a hot dinner, and we had lunches, and it was just a great night. We had a DJ, and we continue to do that, and Joe was one of the founding members of that, and continues to do that. Joe is also on our marketing committee. We continually try to market our organization, and other than Unico, that's not enough, I guess, but Joe is also a trustee with the VFW. Besides being a trustee at VFW, Joe has found time that he was once a member of the council. Oh, and no, yeah, there's one more thing that Joe was doing. One more. Joe was a driving force, when I say driving, because I listened to him for a couple of years, of getting the new senior center built. So it's obvious, my pleasure, my honor, besides being my friend, to honor Joe as the Unico Volunteer of the Year.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to share my thoughts. It's so important, all you folks here, the community, and why we do what we do for Ramsey. And Unico is just one of the groups, and we try to support the rescue squad, the ambulance, and all the activities. And it's my honor I've had the opportunity to start Ramsey Unico, and it lasted 21 years. We've had our challenges, but we do the best we can. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Joe and Dorothy are also like grandparents to my twins.
Hey, Women's Club?
Hey, it's Dorothy Verdone.
Hi, everyone. We're from the Women's Club in Ramsey. We've been in existence 118 years, and we've been actually the same as many of the organizations here. We raise money to give back to our community and for all the services in our town. And we are very fortunate because we have a member only who's been with us 2 years, Lana Breitstein. And we're fortunate to have her because she's has a very good nature and is a very hard worker. And we have felt her help to us in all our activities. So we're trying, she actually has helped with our tomato plant sale. She actually ran it last May, which is a very big undertaking. And she's been part of our garage sales. And we actually do festivals at the farmers market. You may have seen us, the peach and apple and strawberry festival. And Lana is always there to help with us. And actually, at all these festivals, Lana she makes soap flowers. They're absolutely stunning. And we really make a lot of money with that. So, I would say too, we actually sell those flowers at Ramsey Days also. But as a Women's Club member, we're very happy to have you, and you deserve this award. We're so happy that we can give it to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Come on over. Come on over, ladies. Scoot on down.
Yes.
Watch the camera.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Vicki Aid. I am the president of the Ramsey Junior Women's Club, and much like you guys probably expected, the Ramsey Juniors, when I first moved here a few years ago, I thought it was a club for children. And then I found out, to my pleasant surprise, that it was not for children, it was for women. And so we kind of do a similar thing as all of the other volunteer organizations, which is give money back to the community. But we also host a lot of events that are really important in the community, like the spelling bee for the children. We do the touch a truck events at the farmers market that the children also love. And so we consider ourselves a pretty big part of the community, and especially for the young children in the community, even though our organization is not little kids. So I want to present the award to our 2 volunteers of the year. So first, this is Cindy Nicklin. It's my honor to recognize Cindy Nicklin as one of the Ramsey Junior Women's Club Volunteers of the Year. Cindy has been the creative force behind our communications, building our beautiful new website, and elevating our social media presence so that the community can truly see the work we do. Cindy quite literally never says no. She never says, I don't think it's possible. She never says, I can't. She's very much like me. And she's always there when we need her, full of knowledge, positivity, and support. Cindy, thank you for being such a dependable and inspiring part of our juniors family. And then I also have Mary Kate Conlon. Tonight we celebrate Mary Kate Conlon, whose dedication and leadership shine through in everything she does. As our secretary, Mary Kate keeps us organized, but she's also the powerhouse behind our biggest fundraiser, which if you have not ever been or know of it, it's called the Evening of Icons Gala, where we recognize all of the women in Ramsey who are deserving of an Icon Award, something that they've done really positive for the community. Last year, she ran the entire raffle while caring for her 2 little kids and still made it look extremely effortless. I don't know if any of you have ever run a raffle before. It is absolutely insane. So her commitment to our club and our community is unmatched. Mary Kate, we are so grateful for your energy, heart, and incredible work ethic. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Cindy. Congratulations. Mary Kate, congratulations. And
Thank you so much.
thank you. Councilwoman Woods and I actually were in Junior Women's Club together many years ago, and she was president when I joined. I moved on to other things. Municipal Alliance? No. Oh, hi, Charlotte.
Hi, come on up, Valencia.
Hello, good morning.
So I'm Shauna Loratella. I was the chair of the Municipal Alliance until July of this year, and Matt Schroeder's our new chair, but he couldn't be here for the entire beginning. He had to go. So I'm happy to present the award to Belen this year. For those of you who don't know us, we're the Ramsey Municipal Alliance. We do substance misuse prevention, education programming, and promotion of mental health in the community through school programs and community programs. So, Len joined us, I can't believe it was really just February of 2025, because she's already kind of at the heart of the organization. It's been kind of this seamless kind of transition into being able to effortlessly and enthusiastically be involved with so much. The biggest piece of that has been the coordinator role, which is a role that's been up for grabs for at least a year. And Ellen's first meeting, she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. Sure. But she's taken it on, and it wasn't easy because we were transitioning with our grant from a paper-based, Excel-based to a online system. The state still wasn't sure exactly how to run the program. Belen is now expert at it. Our reports are done on time. They're done without error. She's smart, competent, on top of it, enthusiastic. And if any of you have seen us on social media, which if you haven't, you definitely should check out RMA's social media. It's become this wonderful, upgraded, professional quality kind of social media campaign that Belen has designed herself creatively, the content, the schedule, this continuous string of really good social media content, both for RMA and for School 3. So I've never really had the experience of knowing what it's like to have somebody who is your right hand.
But Belen was like that when I was chair, and I kind of want her to take her home with me. And, we're very lucky to have her, and it's such an honor to present the 2025 volunteers.
Do you want to tell everybody about what's coming up next week?
Yeah, we have an event coming up on Monday, April 27th, 7 p.m. at the Ramsey High School. And it's a free forum for parents where we're going to have a speaker, Gina Horton, come and teach us all parents how to help raise our kids smarter, stronger in this current community, which is a little hard to deal with. I want to say thank you, Mayor and Shona and Matt, for the trust and for the support, and it's an honor to be part of this.
Yep. Okay, stigma free. There she is. Hello.
So as part of RMA, we have reinitiated Stigma Free, and it's kind of become its own organization too, connected to, but also independent in some ways from RMA. Stigma Free, for those of you who don't know, is a program that provides awareness and education around mental health, trying to promote acceptance of people who have all kinds of experiences with mental health, substance misuse, and neurodiversity, so that everybody can feel welcome and able to reach out and get support when they need it. So we had a volunteer interest meeting in February of this year, and April came that day. And we were just talking and said, yeah, we have these materials from the previous program that we need to inventory. And I just kind of mentioned it. I was like, oh, okay, I can take care of that. Great, thanks. And then lo and behold, a couple of weeks later, I have an Excel spreadsheet with she counted the pamphlets. Like, she's very detail oriented. She is just a doer and very enthusiastic and positive, always thinking 10 steps ahead. So she's really become incredibly integrated into it. In fact, we've become part of a leadership team together along with Belen as well, so that we're able to keep each other kind of going. Oh, if any of you saw the Ramsey Stigma-Free green signs around town back in May, April was probably the person who put them out. She was running all over the place putting up some signs, and then also taking them down and doing them at the end of the month, among countless other things. She's very passionate about the cause and very lucky and incredibly grateful to have her. So, thank you.
And April's also serving as one of our ambassadors, right? Because we have the ambassadors team for the Stigma Free, and April's one of them.
And senior center friends, please come to our event on November 15th at the community center.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Ramsey Soccer.
Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hello. Hi, Greg. Good to see you.
Hi, my name is Gregory Jacks. I'm the president of the Ramsey Soccer Association. We're incredibly proud to be here tonight. I'd like to start by thanking the mayor and council for giving Ramsey Soccer Association this wonderful opportunity to recognize one of our true champions. Ramsey Recreational Soccer is a large organization. Every weekend in the fall, there's about 550 kids playing soccer, touching the lives of countless addicts. But an organization of this size requires dedication, commitment, and most important, extraordinary volunteers like Claire. Tonight we honor someone who embodies all of that and more, Claire Kozak. Claire really is truly amazing. We have children, we have daughters the same age. So when we were in Hubbard, you know how it was, I knew Claire, we said hello, but then a couple of years later, we started coaching together. And listen, I'm gonna be the president of soccer, don't tell anyone I like soccer. But she made it so fun to go to practice and go to the games and was so great with the kids. It really gave me so much joy and it made me want to be more involved. And then she undertook the utterly thankless task of uniforms. Now, if there's 550 kids, that means there's 550 jerseys, 550 shorts, 1,100 socks. And not only did she take care of that, she commandeered her whole family to take care of that. And really, and did it with a smile and joy and efficiency, and it's fantastic. Her contribution to Ramsey Soccer has just been tremendous, and I'm so glad to recognize her tonight as Volunteer of the Year. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you for taking on uniforms.
Yeah, thank you.
The world's most thankless job. Okay, the next one is Pool Commission. Kathleen, Gary.
Hello. All right. So, Kathleen Hewitt, or Kat, as many of us know her as. I had a missed call from her. I was at practice, then a text afterwards, and oh crap, what happened now? And then she was like, "We need a volunteer of the year." And I said, "No, we do not. We've already been nominated." So, Kat has been a member of the pool since 1968. And I know, and the pool was built in 1964, so she's been a member for a very long time. She was nominated for Pool Commission in 2017, and then was elected as the pool chair in 2020, and has been re-elected ever since. Kat is a tremendous support system for me, is a great friend, more importantly. A very valuable member of our community, and anyone who attends our Fab Fridays is a big, very big, kids are a very big fan of her now, as out of her own pocket as well, just handing out just glow sticks and necklaces and bracelets and lays and whatever theme parties we have. That certainly, she's always there, and they're always looking for her, so it just makes it more of a fun atmosphere, and just is a big help constantly for me and the staff throughout the year. So, Kathy and everyone, thank you very much.
I just want to say one thing, well, a couple of things.
Oh, boy. I would try to be quick, so I know she wasn't here.
I'm going to be quick. Unless I start talking, I can't stop sometimes. But Ramsey Pool is the love of my life, I have to tell you. I love my family, but the pool is like my life. I love going there, I love being there, I love seeing everybody. It's just wonderful. And we couldn't do anything without Gary. Gary runs it like so efficiently. He runs the staff really well. And our commissioners, Hillary's in the back. Everyone is just so helpful, and it's just a great place to be. So I hope you all join the Ramsey Pool. Keep an eye on the website, the Ramsey Journal, and see what's coming up on Facebook. And we're going to have a lot more fun coming up for next year. So thank you very much.
For Hillary?
The Pool Commission has done such an incredible job really building the membership and all the programming between the swim lessons and having the fabulous Fridays and everything they do. So I really want to recognize Pat, Gary, and the Pool Commission for just making the pool, frankly, it's Action Park North Ramsey. Okay. All right, and let's do RIFE. Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, RIFE stands for Ramsey is for Everyone, and that is the organization that we created several years ago to bring those, with mental, physical challenges, to make them part of the community. And we have There are social events. In fact, Friday night is the Halloween party, right?
Yes.
And it's such a big party that we have to do it in the cafeteria at St. Paul's. So there's a lot that we do during RIPE, and I want to recognize Hudson. You ready? Here we go. Okay, and this is for Harry Weber, who took over RIPE once he was no longer on the council, and he could not be here with us this evening. Okay, it is our pleasure to present the Ramsey's for Everyone, or RIPE Volunteer of the Year to Hudson McAleer. We were fortunate enough to meet Hudson 3 years ago when he volunteered to help coach our Challengers basketball program, and he quickly became one of our most valuable volunteers. For those not familiar with RIPE, we're a 501c3 organization within the Borough of Ramsey that addresses the needs of all of our residents, particularly those with special needs. Under RIPE, we have a Challenger program, a program that coordinates sporting and social events for children and young adults with physical and learning disabilities. Many of our participants, or challengers, are on the autism spectrum, as well as others with Down syndrome and many with physical limitations. Our challengers range in age from pre-teen up to the 50s. We run weekly sports leagues each season, soccer, basketball, and softball throughout the year. We also hold monthly social events, such as karaoke, dances, art classes, and field trips, to name a few. This program has been very successful, due in large to young adults like Hudson, who donate their time each weekend to make sure our challengers have a fun and rewarding experience. Hudson has played a big role in our success. Hudson has been a constant and consistent volunteer each week of our basketball season, making sure the kids are safe and enjoying themselves. Each sport season runs between 10 to 12 weeks, and over the past few years, Hudson has probably volunteered around 50 hours during these seasons. Hudson has an insightfulness that is more mature than most of our young volunteers, and often works one-on-one with some of our challengers that require the most attention and assistance. That is true, Hudson. Hudson demonstrates a kindness that is appreciated by the participants, as well as their parents and guardians. Hudson's maturity has also led him to be a mentor to new volunteers that join us each year. Hudson could be out doing things for himself each Saturday afternoon. Instead, he chooses to volunteer his time for the benefit of others. I believe this speaks volumes about his characters and sense of priorities. We would also like to acknowledge Hudson for his recent induction into the National Honor Society at Don Bosco Prep. Thank you very much, Hudson. We know we can expect great things from you in the future.
Thank you, sir.
Well done. All right, is that Elena?
Yeah.
Okay. Grandma?
You want to do
Thank you so much.
Well done, congratulations. Basketball is the most challenging of all the challenger programs. It really is, and we do it every Saturday afternoon at the Dater Gym, and it's so hard to get volunteers to help. And Hudson's there, and we really do have challengers that require one-on-one in basketball, and he always steps up to do that, to make sure that everybody who's there is part of it, that they're not sitting on the sidelines, and that they're engaged. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Randy.
Hello there, how are you?
Very well, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hi, Paul.
Oh, it's okay, boo-boos. I'm just leaning them back. Hi, everyone, my name is Derek Ralston. I'm with the Chamber of Commerce. This is Kat Yanalpo. She's our vice president, and she will be presenting to the Ramsey icon, which is Randy Strabisky.
This is my first time. So this is my friend Randy Strabisky. And if you don't know Randy, you really don't know Ramsey. He's as a science teacher at Smith School starting in 1971. Randy taught there for 30 plus years. A Mahwah volunteer fireman, when Randy moved to Ramsey in 1995, he was immediately invited to join the Ramsey department. He rose to the rank of chief in 2013 to 2014. Randy volunteered to take on the task of, well, I'm not sure you volunteered, I think you were kind of forced to go for the holidays, but more on that in a minute. So you may be wondering, why is the Chamber of Commerce nominating a retired teacher and volunteer fireman? Well, in 2018, Randy reached out to the Chamber of Commerce and said, hey, would you like to participate in the Halloween candy giveaway following the town costume parade? And we said, yes, of course. And although it rained cats and dogs, we all huddled in the fire truck bays and handed out goodies to a surprisingly large crowd. And that was the beginning of a beautiful collaboration between the Ramsey Volunteer Fire Department and the Chamber of Commerce. Randy, quick to seize on our new relationship, next pitched, hey, would you like to do a float in the Home for the Holidays parade? Yes, of course, we said again, and have enjoyed being in the parade every year since. In 2020, when we were all stuck in our pods or cohorts, Randy called and said, hey, would you like to join us in a town-wide fire truck emergency response car caravan to celebrate July 4th? Yes, of course, we said again. And to this day, I still hear from people that was such a great spreading of joy and really helpful to all of us in kind of a dark period. Later in 2020, Randy once again said, hey, would you have chamber members line Prospect Street to welcome Ramsey families as they drove South Island Avenue to see the lights and hear some holiday music in the reverse Home for the Holidays parade? Yes, of course, we said, and handed out Santa hats and masks. Since these humble beginnings, the trunk or treat has grown to take up most of South Island Avenue, with this year the Chamber having at least 14 businesses plus some residents opening their trunks. Anyone here is welcome to join us. Come open your trunk and hand out some goodies. That's Saturday. Along with participating in the Home for the Holidays parade, the Chamber now holds, since 2021, a boutique in the firehouse parking lot next to the popular food truck festival that brings many from our town and beyond to check out our local businesses. The Ramsey Chamber of Commerce tagline is Connecting Commerce and Community, and we are proud to name Randy Stravinsky our Volunteer of the Year for his promotion of community year-round.
And the first thing Pat said to me when she met me tonight was, no more ideas.
Okay, but when we talked, you did pitch me another one, and I was like, gotta go.
I do have to say that I have to share this piece of paper with my son, who is my co-idea person, okay? And we spin wheels all the time, thank God for family, okay? Big family now. And so that works out great. And again, I'm amazed you came back with my start of the career here. It's 1971. I've been on forever. But I have to say something that I heard gentlemen before say how this town is wonderful, okay? And it just clicked in my mind, and that's bad when things click in my mind. Here we go. But it goes back to when Sandy Hurricane was here, and the town was beat up pretty bad, okay? And I was assistant chief at the time, and I was retired. I'd retired just before, in fact, I retired the year that we started Home for the Holidays, okay? And I guess I was bored. So I drove around town during the day and to find out what was going on, because I was available to do that. And I spoke to the California people who were here to take care of all the electricity, getting things lined up again. They came to me and said two things, and they came to the town to help get it organized also through the fire department. Something you didn't have enough this one. But anyway, they found this town to be totally different from any town they'd been to over emergencies of I don't know how many years a lot of them spoke about. They complained that other towns, people would come out and complain to them about, get it done. I need my electricity, hurry up, do this. Well, how come you're taking too long? In Ramsey, they said, we don't understand this town. People come out with coffee. They come out with snacks. They sat and they chat with us, want to know all about us. And they became overcome with this town as far as the type of people that are here. And to that, they came to us through the town. They wanted to present, because the kids in town had missed 2 Halloweens in a row. The snowstorm the year before that wiped it out. And they heard about that. And they wanted to get something to do for the town. So they came and they asked the fire department, we organized it in front of the firehouse, our first trunk or treat, okay? And they bought candy and they handed out to God knows how many thousands of kids, probably repeats.
but they all came their outfits that they couldn't use, and it was just a fun night. They had to go out for more candy because it was just, they still said like, my God, they just couldn't believe the turning of people also to thank them. And so it was that type of situation. So Home for Holidays became an easy thing to do in this town. It really is built for it, a new street, the type of area it is, and the people just come out and support it, and all groups are involved. We've turned it from we didn't want a fire department type parade. We wanted to do it for families in town, to take place of the old drive around town with Santa Claus, so some people may remember that. That was deadly because the town got bigger. We ran out of fire trucks to bring Santa Claus around. Phone calls, the police station was overwhelmed, like, where's Santa Claus? Where's the fire department? Okay, it was a great tradition, but it was backbreaking. It was a 12-hour day and cold, and too many parties that we had to attend. So we had to come up with something different, and we switched to Home for the Holidays. And like I said, I guess I was bored, so here I am running that along with Trunk or Treat, and thank goodness. I have to say, we always built on it, and then meeting Kat and getting involved with Kat and the chamber, it's a win-win for all of us, okay? So I'm also so very thankful for them, handing out this award to Katie and getting me involved in that. Appreciate that. And it's wonderful to live in town, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. See ya. Saturday. Saturday.
Hey, Ramsey Public Education Foundation? Huh? Come on down, so you can be in the camera. Okay. We want you on YouTube. Come on down. Come on down. All right. Hi, good evening, everyone. So, thank you, Mayor and Council, for this opportunity. My name is Jackie Canto, and along with being a proud resident of Ramsey since 2018, I am also the co-president of the Ramsey Public Education Foundation. Oh, and I'm Vicki Ada. You already met me, but I'm also part of the Ramsey Public Education Foundation. So we are here today to honor our co-vice president, Stacy Zaretsky-Merritt, as the RPF Volunteer of the Year. If you're not familiar with the Ramsey Public Education Foundation, we are also a 100% volunteer-led organization that work tirelessly through the year to raise funds to fund grants for our local public schools that otherwise would not have been covered by the school budget. So, Stacy truly embodies what it means to be a volunteer. She redefines dedication, dependability, and is always willing to go above and beyond for others. Not only is she a fantastic mother to two young boys, Ethan and Dylan, she is an accomplished attorney and the managing editor for theabovethelaw.com. Stacy is someone who truly shoots for the stars in everything that she does. Actually, I don't think there's anything she can't do. So a perfect example, and quite frankly, a fantastic fun fact about her that she might be upset that I'm bringing up, that when she was planning her wedding, she decided that she wanted to invite people to the wedding that inspired her. So during law school, she was inspired by none other than the Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. What did Stacy do? She invited her to her wedding. She didn't just invite her to her wedding, she included a personal note as well. The Justice Ginsburg actually RSVP'd with her regret due to travel. However, but thanked Stacy for, and I will quote, her spirit-lifting note. That is how she can touch people. There are no limits. So she also sometimes manages to take on, I should say always manages to take on, what I call is a superhuman amount of work, yet still finds the time and energy and heart to see every task through. Coming up after the Chamber of Commerce, I guarantee you she has knocked on every single business door up and down Main Street, soliciting for donations for our fall gala. She's also come up with creative ways to partner with larger corporations like Kendra Scott to design beautiful jewelry specific to Ramsey.
Her commitment and follow-through is truly an inspiration to everyone around her. So, Stacy, we're proud to have you as our co-vice president. I'm proud to call you that. And we are forever grateful for everything that you do. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I hope that everyone is inspired by that to join the Ramsey. Still working, still working. We're looking for trustees. If you want to help the school district, please join the Ramsey Public Education Foundation. We were able to give $92,000 to the school district this year. Next year, I hope it's going to be an even greater amount. If you want to volunteer for our schools, this is the way to do it. Yep. I've never been happier working for a volunteer organization, except for Ramsey Junior. But I'm so sad this is my last year. We are too. We are too. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mom. Yes.
Where's Jackie? Girl Scouts? Come on up.
What am I doing?
Come on down, folks. Come on down.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me tonight. Thank you, Mayor and Council. My name is Holly. I am the unit manager for Ramsey Girl Scouts. We are a large organization in town with over 300 girls. We aim to build girls of confidence, courage, and character. And so tonight I have some of my amazing volunteers that are amazing role models for our girls. We do so much for our town, and so I'm so happy to present first Diane Lamb. She is a troop leader of now a freshman girls. How many girls do you have left? 9. They still have 9 girls, which is great. I know as the kids get older and older, it gets tougher with schedules. But I think her and her co-leaders' dedication to the troop is a testament to having that many girls. And so tonight, they have been like instrumental in tradition for Ramsey Girl Scouts, the Daisy Brownie Halloween party, which they put on every year. And I think this might be your last one. They're handing over the reins and they're mentoring another younger troop to take that over to keep the tradition going. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to Diane for being such an amazing troop leader all these years, for everything you've done for the Halloween party, and for being such a great role model for our girls, someone to look up to and being invested in making a difference in their lives. So thank you so much. And then I also have one for her co-leader, Charlotte, who cannot be here tonight. So, but Charlotte, the two of them are a wonderful team, and you know they work so well together. Charlotte is very organized, keeps everything, has documents passed down, which makes my job a lot easier, and for training new troops. So we also appreciate everything that Charlotte does as well. And then I also have Jackie Gersh, which I know many of you in here probably know. Jackie Gersh is celebrating 35 years with Girl Scouts this year. It's a wonderful thing. We are so lucky, and I feel so fortunate. But Jackie is so important to our organization. I think I couldn't have asked for a better role model, you know, for our girls, for our community. She, as you guys know, she's involved with Boy Scouts as well, Girl Scouts, Rescue. She does so many things in our community, and that's what we want our young, you know, our youth to look up to be invested, to be involved, and to be good people. So Jackie, as well as with our tradition with Girl Scouts, she has led Teddy Bear Pajama-rama. This is their 30th year, 30th year of this tradition, which is a big pajama party for our daisies and brownies, our littlest ones that come together, and friendship and song and tradition. And she's done that for 30 years, which is quite an amazing feat. And the other tradition she does with one of her troops as well is the wreath making event that we have every year, which is always open to the public. And it's usually, so please come, December 2nd this year.
but she's instrumental in making that happen, and it's a great fundraiser for Girl Scouts as well. And again, in teaching girls how to engage in our community, make a difference, manage money, all that good stuff that we aim to do. So, and really, I just want to say from bottom of my heart, I think of Jackie as like the matriarch of Girl Scouts. Like, she's like our mother figure. She's someone that I lean on to for guidance and support. So she, like, I don't know where I'd be without her. So I really am so grateful for everything you do. Thank you. One of
I know, this is one of my girls.
Jackie runs two troops in town, plus a troop in Oakland, and also assists with a troop in down at the shore as well. So she's very involved across all of Jersey with our troops. So this is one of her troops here as well.
Just to say a short word, Girl Scouts has given me the opportunity to do many things that I would not have done without it. Horseback riding, skiing, camping, things that I wouldn't have thought of, when I was younger. I wasn't brought up in that kind of, environment. But the most wonderful thing about Girl Scouts is seeing the little ones, babies, I say, 5 years old, grow up. And grow up and go on. And it's beautiful because a lot of them will keep in touch with me. I've been to weddings, baptisms, things like that. So
one of
really
your
means a
Girl
lot
Scout
to me.
leaders was a former Girl Scout of yours.
Yes, that's right. One of my Girl
Yeah.
Scout leaders was a former Girl Scout of mine. And my daughter is now a Girl Scout leader, and I do her troop with my granddaughter, which I had looked for, which was a long time. So, yeah, I appreciate everything that Girl Scout has done to me, and I'm happy to give back.
Thank you.
And thank you for the Thank you. To get open. Thank you.
Jackie, we need you for Boy Scouts.
Oh, okay. Would you mind? Thank you. Stop.
Come on over.
Yeah, hello. Here he is. The God.
Man.
So, my name is Jackie Gersh. I'm going to start on with Boy Scouts now. I'm committee chair, and Scott is assistant committee chair, although I think more co-committee chair. But we're so honored to honor him with the Volunteer of the Year because he is really a great volunteer. Many of our volunteers, they will run on the committee side. That's wonderful. And then they will run on what I call the Boy Scout side, taking the boys camping, doing the meetings for them, arranging for them, and Scott does everything. He's the type of volunteer that you say, I need somebody to, and he doesn't even know where he's volunteering from. He'll say, I'll do it. I lean on him so much. I appreciate so much his advice and the things that he does for our troop. Our troop has been in existence for 113 years here since Ramsey continues. So Boy Scouts is a wonderful organization and really builds boys of character. And Scott is a big part of that, and he's very brave. He took the boys to sleep over at Great Adventure. So if you've ever been at a Great Adventure, you can just picture what that was like. But that's just one of many things he does tomorrow night. We'll back to committee meeting together. So I want to thank you, Scott, for everything you do. And yeah, thank you.
And that was brave of you.
Wonderful. Thanks.
Sunday morning for a meeting, and when I come out of the building, there's all this activity in the parking lot. I'm like, what the heck is going on? It was all of them coming back from Great Adventure. And the boys looked excited, and the leaders looked a little bit exhausted. But well done. So, anyway, thank you everyone so much for coming. Congratulations to all the volunteers. As has been said so many times this evening, Ramsey would not be what Ramsey is without its volunteers. So thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it. We're going to continue on with our meeting. Of course, you are welcome to stay. We will not be offended if you don't. All right, so have a nice Everyone's leaving.
I will call you. Okay, congratulations. It's warmer down there.
Oh, yeah.
I started getting a little, I was like, oh boy. I have had hot flashes and all.
I'll see you on Friday.
Was it? Vanna.
I saw it.
Dave, take your time. We're here all night, whatever you need.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Make a motion to go back in the regular.
Okay, can I please have a motion to go back into order?
Yes, Madam Mayor, I make a motion to go back into regular order.
And I second it.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Wonderful. Okay, we'll open it up to public comment. Anyone wishing to address the governing body, please give your name, spelling the last name and address. Please speak in an audible tone and address your comments to the chair. There will be a 5-minute time limit per speaker unless reduced because of the volume of business on the agenda. Please note, public comment is your time. Out of respect and fairness to all, there will be no interruptions or questions answered during your time. No time shall be ceded to anyone else, and no time shall be saved for later use. Any responses may be given during the governing body's comments later in the meeting or as directed by the chair. The borough clerk is the official timekeeper. Anyone wishing to make a public comment, please step up. Okay, are we still on the phone? Yep. Okay, anyone on the line wishing to make a public comment? Second call for public comment. Third and final call for public comment. Not hearing anybody, I will close public comment. Okay, we have advertised hearing for final consideration of ordinance 23, 2025.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. An ordinance amending Chapter 7 of the Code of the Borough of Ramsey, Bergen County, New Jersey, and more particularly Section 7-32 thereof entitled Mid-Block Crosswalks. Having been brought up for public hearing and all persons interested having been given an opportunity to be heard, pass final reading by title, and that said ordinance be adopted as an ordinance of the Borough of Ramsey. And be it further resolved that the Borough Clerk, and she hereby is, directed to cause a copy of the title of said ordinance to be published in an official newspaper of the Borough in the manner provided by law, together with a notice of the date of introduction and adoption of said ordinance.
Second.
Thank you. Do we have any comment from the council on this ordinance? Mr. Rosé,
Sure.
you want to just give people a quick background on it?
Sure. The Ramsey School District has requested a mid-block crosswalk on East Main Street from the area of Veterans Park across to the new parking lot area for the high school. Mid-block crosswalks are atypical and not usually permitted. It is a Bergen County road, and therefore the ultimate jurisdiction is with the county. They had indicated to the school district they would ultimately approve it if the borough enabled it first through a local ordinance. This ordinance would approve the mid-block crosswalk in this location. As this crosswalk would only serve the students or other people attending school events, the Board of Education will be funding the design and improvements needed for the crosswalk and crossing signals to be implemented for safety. Any grants that could be applicable to mitigate any taxpayer costs will be pursued.
Thank you. Okay, I'll now open up ordinance 23, 2025 to public hearing. Is there anyone who would like to comment on this ordinance? Okay, not seeing anyone in council chambers. Is there anyone on the line that would like to comment on this ordinance? Second call for comments. Third and final call for comments. At this point, I will close the public hearing. Can we please have a roll call?
Councilman Gutwetter?
Yes.
Councilman Kilman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods?
Yes. Thank you. Okay, at this point, it's my pleasure to make the following appointments. Nathaniel Bergman, Ramsey Rescue Squad, and Vivian Verlinden, Ramsey Rescue Squad Explorer member. And we'll do the swearing in after the consent resolutions. Consent resolutions, please.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Be it resolved that resolutions 180, 2025 through and including 195, 2025, having been considered by the governing body of the Borough of Ramsey, be hereby passed and approved. There are no block party requests or special permit requests this evening.
Okay, second. Thank you. Any comments on the resolutions?
No.
I know we'll hear from Borough Administrator during his comments with a little more information on this. All right, roll call, please.
Councilman Gutwetter?
Yes.
Councilman Kilman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods?
Yes. All right, let's do the swearing in. YouTube channel. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of Ramsey Rescue Explorer to the best of my ability. I do solemnly swear that I support the Constitution of the State of New Jersey and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vivian, we'll have you sign.
On the right side, is your sign. Perfect, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you all. Have a good evening.
You too.
Okay.
Okay.
Okey doke. We have an introduction of an ordinance 2025.
Don't we have the special, our liaison reports?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, I
Looked at
jumped.
the wrong page.
I jumped. All right, let's go to committee and liaison reports. Finance Administration, Councilman Cutwater.
Yeah, let's talk about training bonus.
Yeah, sorry, Mike.
Just want to thank everybody for on a volunteer night. Learned a lot about history of our wonderful town. The true essence of Ramsey came out pretty clear tonight with all the volunteers. And, it's great to hear everybody's thoughts and perceptions and their true love of the town, and we all do, and it's really great to hear it.
Just sneak it through.
Thank you for everybody who volunteers throughout the year. My report for tonight, first off, I'd like to congratulate incoming Ramsey Police Chief Michael Parisi, and incoming Ramsey Police Captain Casey Hines on their promotions, and wish soon to be retiring Chief Brian Lyman well on his retirement. Thank him for his service to the borough. I'd also like to congratulate Ralph Venturini on his retirement and thank him for all his time and commitment to the borough over all the years. For the library board, the annual Halloween Boo Bash event will take place this Saturday, October 25th, from 1 to 3 p.m. And the children's room will be transformed into a family-friendly haunted house environment. Friends of the Ramsey Library held their used book and jewelry wall sale last week. All proceeds go to supporting the library services. In recent weeks, there have been a Seeing Eye Dog event, family trivia, a variety of teen events, and adult events. Residents can check the library's website for fall programming. The Recreation Commission, the Ramsey Run was on September 20th with 157 runners between both the 5K and the 10K race. The Rec Commission extends thank you to all the volunteers. Winter basketball registration is open through December 15th, and wrestling registration is also open through December 15th, available through Team Snap, with season running from January through early March. The Halloween parade will again be coordinated with the fire department. It will be held this Saturday, October 25th in the morning, which includes a trunk or treat upon conclusion of the parade. The parade will kick off at 10 a.m. from Mechanic Street parking lot to the firehouse. And if you're lucky, you might see Councilman Gutwetter walking with his 3.5-year-old grandson Mason. Ramsey Farmers Market is open from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. through November. A touch of truck will be held this Sunday, October 26th, sponsored by the Ramsey Juniors. Second Chance Toy Collection, sponsored by Ramsey Environmental Committee's Green Team on November 16th. This past Sunday featured a visit with Burley's Pete, and come and check out all the great vendors that are in attendance at the market each and every Sunday, as well as Transfer Children and a youth and a nonprofit organization is usually in attendance. Concludes my report.
Thank you. Public Safety, Councilman Kilman.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This is always a great night, and without being redundant, thanks for all of the volunteers, and thanks for everything that this community does, and it's shaped by the volunteers in this community, and we're so very lucky. I do want to note and recognize Ralph Venturini, who's done a great job, and I'm sorry to see him retire. Same with Chief Brian Lyman. They've made a real difference in this community, and I want to thank and recognize Michael Parisi in his promotion to Chief of Police, and Casey Hines in his promotion to Captain. And there are many others, and I'll stop there, but again, congratulations to all. And Vivian, who did one heck of a job reciting better than most adults on the
Truth, Faith, and Allegiance.
On the Truth, Faith, and Allegiance. I've even had trouble with that one. Briefly on the Design Committee and the new Emergency Services Complex, we keep on trucking. They are developing a revised comprehensive concept that remains within set budget parameters despite ongoing inflation and rising construction costs. Once that design phase is completed, it will be presented to the full mayor and council as well as to the public. And then following an internal review of the proposed plan and bid package, the borough will submit the materials to the State Office of Comptroller for approval before proceeding to the bidding phase. And at this time, there is no estimated timeline for when those steps will occur. And that's it, Madam Mayor.
Well, thank you. Building, Planning, and Zoning, Councilwoman Woods.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I will be redundant and talk about volunteer night again, but I would like to say that I really love volunteer night. I was a super volunteer before I started doing this, Congratulations to all those amazing volunteers. The volunteer service provided by these people is what sets Ramsey apart from other towns, and we are so blessed. Congratulations to our new police chief, Michael Parisi, and our new captain, Casey Hines. And of course, I want to congratulate Chief Lyman on his retirement. I also would like to congratulate Ralph Venturini and on his retirement, but he will be sorely missed as well. And congratulations to Nathaniel and Vivienne on their appointment to the Ramsey Rescue Squad. So the Design Review Board meeting will be held Tuesday, October 28th, and there's only one application on the agenda. The Senior Trustees Board, stigma-free, is scheduled, and they mentioned this tonight, the intergenerational activity called Thankful for You, Celebrating Our Seniors, scheduled for Saturday, November 15th in the Community Center. And there's more information, I think, on time coming soon. The holiday party for the seniors will be Tuesday, December 2nd, and they're thrilled to be back at Ramsey Golf and Country Club now that the renovations are complete. The program committee met, and there are several events coming up, including Gray's Craze, Autumn Photography Contest, Painting Pumpkins, and a men's breakfast. In 2026, they'll go back to Board and Brush and are looking forward to a return visit by Jack the Police Dog, as well as mahjong, art classes, and an event at Birdie's Golf. They participated in the Ramsey Response annual coat drive. They also had a visit from Dr. Stoll from Hackensack Audiology and did a short presentation on hearing screenings. The new van is expected mid to late October. Should be any day now. The code of conduct was completed and mailed out to all members, and the next trustees meeting will be Thursday, November 13th. The Zoning Board of Adjustment meeting was held Wednesday, October 15th, and was scheduled to hear 2 applications. The first application was still going on at 10:25 p.m., but was approved. The next meeting will be Wednesday, November 19th. And that is all I have, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. All right, does anybody have any comments for? I have a report for Judy. Oh, perfect.
For Judy. Yep.
So Councilwoman Cusick's report will be delivered by Borough Clerk Vivian.
Congratulations to Michael Parisi and Casey Hines on their promotions, and congratulations and thank you to all of our volunteers. This report will be an update regarding our Planning Board, Shade Tree Commission, and Board of Public Works. Planning Board. At the Planning Board meeting on October 21st, there was one public hearing for John Royal, 87 East Main Street, which was approved with conditions. Shade Tree Commission last met on October 16th, and Ramsey is a Tree City USA for 30 years now. Board of Public Works, per and polyfluorinated substances, PFAS, are a large group of human-made chemicals, and their persistence in the environment is a concern. The EPA has set forth PFAS water quality limits impacting our well water supply. H2M, our architectural and engineering firm, is collaborating with the Ramsey Water Department on treatment solutions for our well facilities at Arrow Road, Darlington, Brookfield, North Central, and Spring Street. Our borough PFAS projects are under consideration for low-interest loan opportunities from the I-Bank. Lead service line replacement. The Board of Public Works continues planning and implementation measures to comply with the NJDEP's lead service line replacement mandate, requiring all lead service lines in the water system be replaced by 2031. Stormwater drains. Borough friends, please help clear debris from stormwater drains. Clean drains prevent flooding, protect roads and homes, and keep runoff into ponds and streams free of pollutants. Ramsey leaf removal began the week of October 13th and is ongoing. Please help and make this effort safe and efficient. Refer to the annual fall leaf pickup posted in October on the borough website. Please also be aware that piles of leaves should not be placed in a manner which could impede public safety. And if the pickup timing does not meet your schedule, leaves may be taken to the Ramsey Recycling Center located in the rear of the Main Street commuter lot. Thank you.
Thank you. That was quite comprehensive. Okay, does anybody have a report for Public and Governmental Relations for Councilwoman Poppy?
I do, Madam Mayor.
Oh, excellent.
Her report is this. I am sorry that I need to be away on business and I could not be with you this evening. I would like to offer my gratitude to our incredible volunteers who truly make Ramsey a wonderful place to live and raise a family. When there is a call to action, our residents do not hesitate to respond. Those of you honored tonight have gone above and beyond your individual calling, and your mayor and council are very proud of you. Thank you for taking the time to be here so we can personally thank you for your time, hard work, and dedication to our community. I look forward to hearing all of your wonderful stories and watching your accomplishments over the next year. To our new chief and captain, congratulations on your appointments. Thank you for working so hard in Ramsey, and I look forward to working with you in the future. And that is her report.
Thank you. Health, Education, and Social Services. Anyone have a report for Councilman Popolo? Move on. Of course, Volunteer of the Year night. It's such a great evening, and the volunteers really do make Ramsey special. So congratulations once again to all the volunteers of the year, and thank you for your service. Congratulations to Chief Lyman and Ralph Venturino on their retirement. I wish them a wonderful retirement with a lot of fun, adventure, and good health. Congratulations to Chief Parisi and Captain Hines. I look forward to working with them. And also congratulations to Officers Finn, Hammersma, and K9 Jack for the recognitions. Thank you and congratulations to Vivian and Nathaniel. I want to recognize this past Sunday that we had the Eagle Scout Court of Honor for Grayson Silverstein and Jaden Leone at the Community Center. It was a very nice event. And I want to let everybody know that today Borough Administrator and I, Jose and I, toured the new special needs housing. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, it's still under construction, but it's almost done. And it's really amazing, the workmanship and the high quality of the finishes. It's beautiful, beautiful. And they're hoping to have the residents, 6 residents move in as effective January 1st. And we talked about some programming we might want to do with them. So I'm going to be reaching out to the seniors as well as the dietitian at ShopRite about cooking classes and a few other things. So that's it for me. Borough Administrator.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'll comment on a couple of the resolutions on the agenda tonight in the upcoming introduction of ordinances. Resolutions 182 to 188, as health care costs continue to increase, the borough looks at ways to reduce these costs where possible. The borough's health insurance is provided through the New Jersey State Health Benefits Program, with employees contributing a percentage of the coverage costs in premiums in accordance with the state enacted Chapter 78 contribution levels. In 2023, a health reimbursement account program operated by an outside vendor, the Difference Card, was approved by the State Health Benefits Program to work with municipalities under their coverage in efforts to lower the net health care costs. Ramsey has adopted this program, and this must be by state law an optional program for employees. The borough will again offer this program for calendar year 2026. Resolution 188 authorizes the borough to contract with the Difference Card and execute the agreements with them to provide these services. Resolutions 182 through 187 are authorizing the borough to enter into contract addendums with each of our 6 bargaining unions, adding this HRA option in accordance with these collective bargaining agreements. We currently have about 25 to 30% of our employees who receive health insurance participating in this plan in 2025. And we anticipate that number to significantly increase for 2026. Resolution 191 is the approval of submission of the 2025 best practices inventory. The borough will be submitting that to the state, our completed inventory. The best practice inventory is developed by the state with rotating questions to New Jersey municipalities each year. The municipalities result with a low score could impact their state aid. Ramsey has always scored very well, never been close to having a low score impacting state aid, and 2025 is consistent with that. The state looks for a score at or above 32 of the 50 scored questions. Ramsey only has 1 or 2 no responses and well exceeds the state threshold. Resolution 192 authorizes the borough to conduct online auction for vehicles no longer needed. We have a number of vehicles no longer needed for public use. This authorizes us to post the vehicles, conduct an online open auction through govdeals.com for these vehicles with proceeds of sale to the borough. Resolution 193 awards a contract to Boswell Engineering. The borough periodically retains an outside firm to conduct an inspection of the borough roadways and develop a detailed condition report ranking each roadway. This review is used in determining the roads for our annual resurfacing program, as well as applications for state municipal aid grants. The last report was in 2020, so this will provide a new update for the borough road work going forward. Total cost of the survey and report is $12,000. Resolution 194, the current audio mixer in the chambers here has failed and is needing a replacement. Meredith and others have worked it together to get through, but this authorized the purchase of a new one under a cooperative purchasing program in an amount of $12,789.90. Resolution 195 awards a contract to Motorola Solutions for an upgrade of the borough's emergency services communication system. The borough's emergency communication system infrastructure and radio equipment are all nearing the end of their useful life. Last year, the borough sought proposals from independent professionals in the specialized field who are not representatives of any of the equipment manufacturers to review our infrastructure and equipment and make recommendations on an upgrade plan. After review of the proposals, the borough selected BCOM as its consultant, contracted them in accordance with Resolution 127 of 2024. BCOM issued a report to the borough with a few options for review and consideration. The borough has used the BCOM recommendations and further refined them for implementation. This resolution addresses the needs and recommendations detailed in the report. The resolution authorizes the purchase and implementation of this equipment through Motorola Solutions under Motorola State Contract number 83909. Motorola is the leading vendor in this field. In addition, they are the exclusive provider for the portion of the equipment noted below to create the new state RF site in Ramsey for the borough to join the 700 megahertz network. The total infrastructure investment of the equipment is $3,635,000. Funding for this project was put in place earlier this year with Ordinance 14/2025. Some aspects of the equipment in the upgrade are infrastructure equipment for a Ramsey host site to move the new 700 megahertz platform onto the state of New Jersey system that many New Jersey law enforcement agencies have already moved to or will be moving to in the near future as they replace legacy systems. This equipment will be added to the existing communication monopole to Ramsey DPW site. New mobile and portable radios to replace the current end-of-life radios from the Ramsey Police Department, the Volunteer Emergency Services, and the Ramsey DPW, as well as infrastructure equipment at Ramsey Police Department headquarters to replace current end-of-life equipment, including the dispatch center and the requisite supporting equipment. We do have one ordinance on the agenda as well for introduction. This is an ordinance establishing a code section to provide regulation and guidance on the increase in operation of electric bicycles, electric scooters, and similar motor-powered devices on public streets, sidewalks, and other public and private property throughout the borough. The ordinance is intended to improve the overall safety of roadways, sidewalks, and other public facilities and will promote the general safety and well-being of the operators, pedestrians, motorists, as well as residents and visitors. This is a comprehensive ordinance with some key components being that these low-speed electric-powered bicycles and scooters will be prohibited on borough sidewalks and in borough parks or other areas that unless specifically marked, allowing their usage. The overall intent is not to penalize the operators of these electric-powered devices, but again, to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for all. And that would conclude my comments.
Thank you. Okay, now, introduction of ordinance 24.
Borough Attorney.
Oh, wait, sorry, I keep messing up. Borough Attorney. Hi, how are you? Any comments?
I do. I would just like to wish Chief Lyman and Ralph Venturini a happy and healthy retirement. It was a pleasure working with them. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Borough Clerk. Okay, thank you. Sorry, jumping the gun here. All right. Introduction of ordinance. Ordinance 24, 2025.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled, "An Ordinance Amending Chapter 7 of the Code of the Borough of Ramsey, Bergen County, New Jersey, so as to establish Section 7-45 entitled Skateboards, Scooters, Motorized Vehicles, or Devices," pass the first reading by title, and that said ordinance be further considered for final passage and adoption at a regular meeting of the Mayor and Council to be held on the 12th day of November, 2025 at 7 p.m. prevailing time or as soon after as the matter can be reached at the municipal building in said borough. And be it further resolved that the borough clerk be and she hereby is instructed to publish in an official newspaper of the borough in the manner provided by law a copy of said ordinance together with notice of introduction thereof and notice when the same will be considered for final passage and adoption.
Do I have a second?
Madam Mayor, I second.
Okay, anybody have any comments in addition to Borough Administrator?
No, he explained it well.
Thanks. And I just want to let everybody know this was a collaborative effort between the borough and the police department in coming up with this ordinance, because this is an issue that really needs to be addressed. We've had several near misses in town with kids on these scooters, and a couple of towns have actually had fatalities in Florham Park, so we really do need to address this for everyone's safety. All right, roll call, please.
Councilman Gottleiter,
Yes, enthusiastically.
Councilman Hillman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, do we have any unfinished business? I don't think we have any new business. Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you.
I know.
You got it.
Yes.